Shalom Yasharala. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the house of David. Salutations to you brothers throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching the truth in righteousness and sincerity. To you Israelite foreigners, come back home to the truth. To those that passed on, serving the Lord, the dead in Yahweh Shai shall arise first. To the sisters out there, pushing, well, not pushing at camp, but like, believing and supporting the truth. Much love to y'all. And to the sister who washed Yahweh Shai's feet. We appreciate everything. This video, I want to talk about when you see brothers teaching the word, when you see brothers that are, kind of going against certain behaviors, the assumption is that the brother thinks he's perfect. Everybody knows nobody ain't perfect. But the assumption is, oh, you think you perfect. They hate him that rebuketh at the gate. Everybody in this truth is struggling with something. Me, my struggle is liquor. My biggest struggle is liquor. I don't have the huge lust demon because, like I said in the video that's actually currently uploading, I'm not saying that I don't lust. I'm just saying that, I kind of already have a built-in thought every time that I see something that would generate lust, to be cautious, because you never know. You might be you might be lusting after a woman who married. So, there's always something in the back of my mind, like, yeah, this chick looked good. But don't just automatically, think about her sexually, because you don't know what demon you're walking into. Because even if you're looking at a woman and you find out she's not married, that does not mean she's a good fit. You got to understand something. When you sleep with a woman, that's a permanent relationship. Now, this world has made it easy for us to just tune a sub in a bitch and just cast her off. But the truth of the matter is, a part of your spirit is in every woman that you slept with. A part of your spirit is in every single woman you slept with. So you have to be very careful who you sleep with, because you can also get some of their demons on you. Some of these women are fucking horrible demons. If you get one that's a great woman, because most of these women are for the streets. Let's be honest. But basically, I want to go back to the point that I'm talking about in this video. Is we have to learn to control our impulses, but that also doesn't mean, because I'm saying it, doesn't mean that I don't have impulses. I have a lot of, definitely, and by all accounts, I would be considered an alcoholic. I mean, I'm going on a cruise in June, Lord willing. And I'm on a Facebook group asking about the drink package. Like 15 drinks ain't enough for a nigga like me. And when I tell you, hundreds of responses poured in, with at least 1/3 of them saying AA or some type of something, get help, basically. Now, some were just clowning, but a lot of people were like, yo, you drink too much. Because I put on the post that I drink 15 drinks on any given day now. So a lot of people was like, get help. You know, so when you hear from brothers, man, you're not hearing from somebody, you're hearing from people that are struggling too, is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm struggling to hold it together. I have mental health issues like a motherfucker. Trust and believe, like, and you know, I'm not no harm to nobody, but you know, a lot of times I struggle. You know, a lot of times I grew up with a low self-esteem. I didn't get a high self-esteem till later on in life, but having a low self-esteem caused me to tolerate a lot of things and caused me, it did cause me to be humble, but sometimes it causes me to be way too humble to the point where people walk all over me, and that fucks with me. That really fucks with me. And so, you know, when I tell you that there's pain, there's struggle in not just me, but all pretty much every brother that you see out here teaching. If a brother's out here teaching the word and he's not struggling, you almost want to ask, well, are you a man of the Lord? Because where's your perseverance? Like, where's the test to your faith? You know, if you see a man who's not struggling, where is your faith being tested at? You know, but anyway, that's all I got. That's all I got. I don't want to belabor the point. You know, when we in this truth, you know, we really try to overcome all the obstacles, because believe it or not, we get obstacles. There's a lot of obstacles that happen behind the scenes that brothers don't see. Because what good is it for me to sit here and tell you, you know, listen, I'm going through this and that, like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we want to do better. And by doing better is not minding too much the bad shit. Because that's what causes a lot of people to suffer now, is focusing on the bad shit. That's why people are in therapy, paying a lot of attention to the little things that happen in their childhood, because they affect what they're going through now as in their adulthood. You know, you got a lot of people unlocking demons and realizing things happen, you know, that they had forgot happened as they grew up. You know, but anyway, with that, I'm gonna say shalom. You know, like I said, that's all I got today.